Please kindly tell us what's going on.
Oh, George, it's really interesting. So I work with the British Hedgehog Preservation Society and the People's Trust for Endangered Species, and we run a campaign called Hedgehog Street. And what we've been doing is collecting the best evidence from the best ecologists in the country, mashing the data up. And what these reveal very clearly is that in the UK, since the turn of the century, the urban population of hedgehogs is down by about a third, and the rural population by between a half and 3/4. These are absolutely catastrophic declines in what is the most iconic, the most beautiful, the most wonderful, and always the most popular of Britain's animals. I can say that without fear of contradiction.
Now, that is indeed catastrophic, more catastrophic than I had thought. So what are the principal reasons for that?
Okay, so one of the really big issues is a subject called habitat fragmentation. It's where you end up creating smaller and smaller pockets of land which is suitable for hedgehogs, but they are cut off from all of the others. So you end up creating a series of little islands. And this then means that those little populations are vulnerable to localised extinction. So where I live in East Oxford, we have a park and my garden. We've had hedgehogs there for the last every year apart from the last 5 years. And I've been there for 20 years. So 15 years of hedgehogs, 5 years with no hedgehogs. So what happened 5 years ago is what I've been asked, but actually the reality is what happened maybe 20 or 30 years ago with the increase in traffic on the major roads and that sort of thing there, creating another little island. We need to look at reconnecting our landscape, and that's what the Hedgehog Street campaign is all about. You can make your garden hedgehog friendly, which is very easy to do, the essence of it, do a bit less gardening, and make a hole in the fence.
A lot of people will be happy to hear that advice.
But the main thing is to make sure your gardens are connected.
I'll tell the wife that as soon as I get home.
Well, yeah, tell her. Yeah, Hugh Warwick, Hedgehog Hugh, that's my Twitter handle, Hedgehog Hugh. He says, do a little bit less tidying up around the garden.
Gardening, a little bit less tidying up around the garden.
And make a hole in the fence. Make a hole in the fence, no bigger than a CD case, just 13 centimetres square. That will be big enough to let the hedgehogs in, because until hedgehogs have evolved the capacity to fly, they're going to have to rely on other mechanisms to get into your gorgeous, wonderful and slightly unkempt garden.